Well, here I still am in Two Rivers, Wisconsin. I spent a lot of yesterday simply existing, reading, resting, cooking in the small motel kitchenette I have here in my room. Nothing fancy, but definitely not anything worth recording on camera. Uh, it was relaxing, and I really had to focus past the fact that I was doing nothing that was in any way constructive. You see, I've had this issue with just wasting time in my life. I'd rather, if having nothing else to do, to be at least working on personal projects. And this, I believe, is core to some of the stress and personal disappointment in my life. Now, how do you fight stress then? I mean, I've come to the conclusion that you can do this with watching kites. Yes, watching kites. The kite festival this past weekend was really rather fun and relaxing. My friends Gmo and Seth, they had come on up, and we were somewhat tempted to go down to the impromptu kite store that they had set up on the beach and, well, buying some lightweight fun. Still, none of us really big time kite flyers, if that is a word, and really was more fun just seeing all the diversity and the cool shapes flying along the beach. This is really the panacea, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, for having too much to do. I mean, especially when you're guilty of creating stuff to do just out of a perceived need to get things accomplished for their own sake. You see, if you go through life, I'm finding day after day, just thinking that you always have to be doing something to further your own goals, well, you get depressed and stressed when you don't live up to those goals. Um, Life is for living, certainly. I do think that I've been able to get a lot done by having a personal schedule, but at the same time, I've also seen anxiety and stress continue to rise over the last 10 years of my life. And so, possibly in keeping with my desires to be someone important or to have accomplished something big. My accomplishments, I think, well, I just need to complete them. The need to complete them, well, that's completely under my own control, and yet I've let myself get bent out of shape when I fail to finish something that I've set up in a timely manner. This shouldn't be some sort of carte blanche to simply abandon my writing, games, social activities, or work just because I feel a need to relax, but it is a sign that I shouldn't always be worried about having something to do, even when on vacation, especially when on vacation. What I need to do, I think, to enjoy my life is, well, just to have those times when I don't feel guilty for just sitting down to watch TV or listen to music or read some comics. If I treat role playing games like tasks that must get done, I'm only going to make them suffer. No referee is good enough to weed out the feelings of stress out of the interactive entertainment of a role playing game. Um, if I let my entertainments become driven by a need to complete them, I'm just going to be moving from one stressed out situation to the next. Now, the trick is recognizing this is not the same thing as doing something about it. Time goes faster when you're all stressed out like this, and frankly, being 41 now, this should be considered a bad thing. I don't want my life going any faster. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to have some more relaxation time as I wait to hear back from the towing company and the auto shop about the state of my car. They should have just opened. I'm recording this at around 7:30 in the morning, so I'll give them about an hour to take a look at a few things, then give them a call. At the very least, by staying out here in Two Rivers for the extra day, I've avoided more of the traffic and the annoyances of the Republican National Convention taking place back in my hometown right now. And, I think I'll just make myself a bacon and egg salad. I've got all the ingredients here, and I've not really made that in quite a while. Who knows? Maybe we'll even take some photos of it. But regardless, I think that's good for now. I think I'm gonna try to keep remembering to just allow myself to enjoy life and not be all bent out of shape about it. That's what vacations are all about, right?